Welcome my friends to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George and today I have another episode in building my new battle jacket or patch jacket, whatever you want to call it. If you've been following this little series so far, I've been taking you through stage by stage in the construction and all the choices and the rationale behind the choices of patches for my new jacket. So I'm going to start off with something that I didn't realise until I was editing the last episode, and I'm actually going to show you quite clearly that lovely Mayhem patch, because I only realised in the editing stage that the jacket kept folding over when I was holding it up, so didn't really get to actually show that rather bold, beautiful patch off. Really love that patch. I like it because no, it's not necessarily like an album cover or anything, but actually it's mean. It looks pretty sinister. You've got the skull and the crossbones, the Alpha Omega, you've got the hourglass, and above all you've got that big bold red logo. So that is one of the patches we covered last week in the last stage, if you like, of building the jacket, alongside Immortal at the Heart of Winter. We had Enslaved with the Axioma Ethica Odini patch. What else did we have? We had on the other side, mirroring, if you like, that colour scheme. We had Emperor with that artwork, that design, which is a little sort of Easter egg, if you like, in the top corner of the In the Night Side Eclipse album art. Really love that one. We've got Watain with Lawless Darkness, and of course we have Morbid Tales, Celtic Frost, the mighty, legendary black metal heritage band that they are. And of course, if you haven't seen the first couple of parts, the rest of the jacket contains a real nice variety there. We've got Rotting Christ and Cradle of Filth, winging or flagging, if you like, the mighty black metal Venom. Then we've got Dark Throne, Transylvanian Hunger back patch, alongside Dimmu Borgir in Sorte Diaboli, and Dissection the Somberlane. So that's where we were. In the last week, I have acquired a couple more patches and have added another 5 patches. This time on the all-important front of the jacket. So the back, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out, if you like. It's very difficult to hold it up in such a way where it's not sort of folded in on itself. But I'm very happy with how that's looking so far. I'm pretty pleased with my needle handiwork as well, actually, and I think it looks pretty bold and impressive. On the front, I have selected two favourite black metal bands because I've tried to keep this jacket in a black metal theme, following that subgenre. So on the chest pockets, had to go. Again, I know there is a Rotting Christ patch on the back there, but the Rotting Christ take the right hand chest spot there. Absolutely love Rotting Christ. They are a true favourite of mine. And this one, just quite a simple, stark patch in a way, but on initial inspection anyway. But the more you look, the more there is going on. So we obviously have the Rotting Christ logo. We have that little artwork, that little kind of sinister design, which I believe was like an early demo cover, in fact. Black metal, it's in the pentagram, we've got symbols, we've got 1989. There's a lot going on there, and I think it's a really cool patch. And I wanted to have, of course, that chest spot. That's the first thing that you see when you're addressing someone who's wearing a battle jacket. It's got to be a sensible choice. It has to be a favourite. You can't just have any old thing. So the mighty Rotting Christ take that spot. On the other side, we have, now this is a modern design, this is 2020, but we have the more modern logo, if you like, for Marduk with Legion. We've got the wolf in the pentagram there. We've got a couple of iron crosses dotted around. We've got big, bold red logo and legions. Really looks the part. I love the simplicity, and what I really liked was the fact that you've got those 2 pentagrams on either side of the chest there. You've got Rotting Christ with their pentagram design, and then you've got Marduk with Legion. Absolutely love that patch. You could say it's a little bit risky, of course, having some iron crosses there, but the iron cross is an old historic symbol. I'm not necessarily all that worried about that. I just think that's a great patch from the mighty Swedish black metal legends Marduk. And of course, Rotting Christ, together it looks beautiful. So we do have another 3 patches, and this was quite a difficult one to work on, really. So I've worked lower down on the jacket. We'll start with this particular one. This is underneath the arm on the right hand side of the jacket. I've gone for Mystic Circle with dark satanic metal. Now, Mystic Circle, if you're not familiar with, they are a German black metal band. They have been around for a lot of years, although I believe there was quite a lengthy hiatus in there. They've just released a new album, in fact, Erzdaemon, which is absolutely phenomenal. Love that album. What I really like about this patch is that you've got there a mixture of the sort of the more outright black metal logo in the middle there, Mystic Circle, another pentagram, of course, and then you've got the old, slightly more Teutonic, Gothic looking title as well. But what's funny is that I hadn't seen this design around before, and I certainly didn't see it while I was searching online for patches all that readily. I stumbled upon it again on T-Shirt Zone, where I've got all the other patches from so far, and that's actually Mystic Circle 2003. So that's probably why I hadn't seen it. It's been hiding away for a long time, but it's a nice squared patch. Really pleased with that. It's come out quite nicely, and it fits very neatly underneath the arm. Doesn't go over the edge of the pocket there, and it doesn't interfere with the pocket down there. So I'm really pleased with how that's come out. Fantastic patch, really like that. If you haven't heard of Mystic Circle, then definitely go and check them out, because they're a great band. Up next, over the top of the pocket, again on that right hand side, we have a logo patch of another black metal band from Sweden this time, the mighty Lord Belial. Now that's a great logo, I really like their logo, but this was a really difficult patch to actually stitch on, because I don't know if you can see, but there is a pocket here. So that patch goes over the top of the pocket. In order to not interfere with the pocket, I had to effectively stitch this over the surface, threading it through the surface stitches or thread work of the jacket. So it's a solid hold. It's not going to fall off anytime soon, but that was a little bit more complicated. But I'm pleased with how that's come out. So my intention going forward on this side will be to find another worthy patch, of course, to stick here to fill that gap. But I'm pleased with how that's come out so far. On the other side, we will have the same sort of mirrored layout, if you like, with another couple of patches that I will pick and put here and here. But underneath the arm, we have the second Watain patch. This one is the Casus Luciferi design, but this is such a high quality patch. It's absolutely stunning. With that purple, it's a really, really high quality embroidered patch. We've got the logo in bold purple, looks brilliant. We've got that amazing, very sort of almost like Renaissance, dark, bleak artwork there. Really, really cool. Really love that. And as I say, that's such a high quality patch. I think it really, really does look the part. Really happy with how that's come out. So there you have it. That is the latest stage. Just to recap, we've got Marduk and Rotting Christ taking centre stage, if you like, on either side of the chest there. Rotting Christ on the right, and walking the left-hand path, we have the mighty Marduk from Sweden. Underneath, we have another Swedish black metal band. Of course, we have the mighty Watain. Of course, I had to be very careful not to have Watain on this side, on the right-hand side, because we've got Lawless Darkness there. So it wouldn't work to have two Watain patches side by side, in my opinion. But we have got Mystic Circle there. Absolutely love Mystic Circle. Fantastic band. Underneath the arm, just looks the part. Really good. And of course, we've got the Lord Belial logo patch there on the bottom of the right-hand side. So, Next stage, three more places for patches if you like, and then of course it will be the badges. So in fact, the next episode will probably be the grand finale, the finished product. So thanks very much for watching, my friends. Do share your thoughts and opinions on my choices or my placements. Anyone else got the similar layout, similar patches? Very interested to hear thoughts and opinions of others, of course. Do feel free to like and subscribe. As always, it is very much appreciated. Do check back soon, but take care. And as always, stay heavy.